Did I say nice neighborhood? I meant our community was nice in the way that we were very close knit. And I mean, I liked living that way just because you always had your friends with you. It was like very much a family. And, you know, like not to say that everybody got along with everyone else at all times, but like I feel like, you know, we always kind of worked it out. And like it was a family, you know. But yeah, the neighborhood, I would not call the neighborhood nice. Hollywood Boulevard in the 90s was rough. Like in the early to mid 90s, it was rough. I mean, it's a lot more gentrified these days, but even now, there's still a lot of crime. But back then, it was, you know, there was a lot of gang violence going on. I mean, there was a lot of drug dealers, you know, like you know, gangbangers. And then there was also a lot of problems with police. There were the regular police, then there were these green shirts that I think were like National Guard or something like that. And then there were like the Red Berets, who were guardian angels, who they weren't police, but they were supposed to be people that like helped stop crime, but they were like kind of sketchy too. Like, I don't know, we just avoided them as well. And then there were the punks. There was a lot of homeless youth at that time, tons of runaways, tons of throwaways. And you know, it was just survival. It was pretty crazy. So I didn't have a car at the time, so I walked down Hollywood Boulevard to work, you know, like every day, or the days that I was scheduled to work. And like cops would randomly stop you, like on the street, like you'd just be walking, and cops like on foot would randomly stop you and ask for your ID, which of course is completely illegal. We're talking middle of the day, not doing anything, walking to work. And if you had forgotten your ID that day, they would fine you like $25 for not carrying your ID. And when, you know, you weren't even, it's like, man, I'm fucking walking to work. Like, I'm sorry, I forgot my ID today. Like, I don't even drive. It's just an ID card. Like, I'm going to work. Lay off. But, you know, yeah, it was a challenge. And then to get to work after dealing with that, because that was like mid Hollywood Boulevard that you'd be dealing with that. Once you got to Cahuenga, then there were all the gangbangers that were constantly trying to sell you drugs. And so there was tension there, and it was a matter of like kind of like figuring out how to like, at least for me, it's like some people got along with them and some people didn't. I kind of figured out a way to get along with them that didn't really work to my benefit, but it did work to the benefit of a lot of kids that I got to save from like getting jumped or robbed by them, because I sort of got in with them, they respected me, and you know, I could stop them from hurting punk kids. So in that aspect, it was good.